Hindu Burma leading the charge even there in that department as well. And we've already seen in the first innings, she's been leading from the front. We also saw top-notch effort to get Nepal into this position. Good start from Shashikala Silva.
Chase of 115 from Nepal.
Oh, that is a brilliant shot. It's just pulled into the vacant leg side mid-wicket region. And the first boundary for Nepal.
Shashikala Silva getting the ball to move both ways now, in fact.
Oh, that is a good clean pickup. And another boundary in a similar region for Sanjana Khatka. That's a second. And this one was off the front foot. Nepal get off to a good start. They're going to be in a very good position to chase down these runs. This time it's off the outside half of the bat. Not looking to keep it down on the ground. Back-to-back boundaries for Nepal and Khatka. So UAE have created more chances, but Nepal have found the boundary on more frequent occasions. And another one for Ari. Her first. What a way to get off the mark.
And it would be interesting to see if Isha Oza brings on her premier leg spinner in Vaishnavi Mahesh. Gives it the charge, doesn't middle it. Oh, they're running. Oh, directed from Michelle Botha. And it's going to be curtains for Rajmati Airi. UAE are absolutely cock-a-hoop. And Nepal in a bit of a spot of bother. Hit straight back to the bowler. And that is going to be a first wicket for Suraksha Kote.
It's all going down here at the third Thai cricket ground.
Thick edge evades the wicketkeeper and it's motoring away towards the fence. Katie Thompson puts in the chase, but eventually the ball wins the race from the looks of it. Thompson believes that she has been able to keep it to just a couple of runs. We'll wait for the umpire's decision. 3 runs adjudged by the match officials. Good work, Vaishnavi Mahesh, to continue from the commentary box end. Oh, that is going to be wise. Just evaded the edge of Hindu Burma. In fact, this has been adjudged. 4 runs. 54-run victory over UAE yesterday.
And, well, good stuff. It's in the gap. A boundary, a much-needed boundary after that short break where Isha Oza received treatment.
Team Nepal into the global qualifiers of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2026.
The use of the feet, Tirtha Satish makes no mistake on that occasion, and the vice-captain Pooja Mahato has to depart against the run of play when this pair was looking so good for Nepal. Another twist in the tail has been dealt by UAE. Goes straight air, but this time it's well connected. And Rubina Shetty provides much needed boundary. Nepal move along to 67.
Other UAE left arm spinner, we have Michelle Botha back in operation.
That's uppish, not quite off the middle. Beg your pardon, entirely off the middle. And still waiting for umpire Shivani Mishra to get confirmation. 1 bounce 4 it is.
Interesting field placement this from Isha Oza. Spots it nicely into the leg side, exactly into that vacant deep square leg region for a much needed boundary. Hindu Burma dishing out the fireworks. Back and across, nicely cut away to the point fielder through her legs, and it's going to scoot over towards the rope. Michelle Botha puts in the chase, keeps the ball back in play. 3 runs taken by Nepal. Terrific running and understanding. And they're asking questions. Are the UAE fielders if that was a direct hit on the money?
That's been a special knock from Rubina Shetty. This is a wayward half tracker. And against the run of play, looking to smash that. She only manages to spoon it straight to Hochandani, who's not going to make a mistake here. She's
The kind of delivery she had bowled to get the big fish, Rubina Chetri. Regulation take for the UAE youngster, and they will be absolutely exulting as they see the back of Rubina Chetri. A valiant knock nonetheless by the former skipper. Flighted and swept. Lot of power on that one. Savin with the chase. 2 runs taken, chance of a run out, and eventually Tirtha Satish makes something of a hash of that.
Well, this is going to be close because Samad Akbar is going to talk to the main umpire because he wasn't able to see where the ball was lodged into Tirtha Satish. Had she rolled onto the stumps with some part of her ball touching, a body touching the ball and into the stumps, Samad Akbar will raise his finger, which is what he's consulting Shivani Mishra about, because he was standing from the side-on view, and I think they've both had a discussion, and it's going to be ruled not out.
Backed into the leg side, and it's going to be a drop catch at short mid-wicket by Sabine. Indu Barma survives and completes a couple of runs. She's riding her luck, is the Nepal skipper.
Indu Barma on her haunches for the nth time today.
The equation now 8 needed of as many deliveries. Nepal fans, wherever you're watching this from, drop everything else you might be inclined to doing and follow your team here. Down the leg side, enough from the bat, and it's scooting over to the ropes, and that is going to be 4 runs for Indu Barma, 4 runs for Nepal.
The required runs by half, and the Nepali dugout, some of them on their knees, some of them on the edge of their seats, and some of them pacing viciously as Indu Barma.
Full toss, hit into the leg side. There is going to be a chase there, 2 runs taken nonetheless. Scores are tied. Nepal 1 run away from making their way into the global qualifiers, and it is their captain in the position once again to stamp her authority in this innings, in this match, and in this tournament. She's got the willow in her hand up against her opposite number. 1 required of 4 now. What a match we've had to decide the second and the last remaining spot for the global qualifiers here from the Asia regional event.
Everybody up in the circle for this one.
Full toss, hit into the leg side. That is going to be the winning runs of the bat of Nepal skipper Indu Barma, and Nepal have sealed their spot into the global qualifiers of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. And this is going to be all cock-a-hoop for the Nepali fans and the team. The players make their way out onto the park, out from the dugout, applauding the heroics of their captain Indu Barma. What a knock. Take a bow, Indu.
She is scenes of jubilation and joy from the Nepali team here. And it is single-handedly Indu Barma who's done it for them. She's in tears. You see what it means to them. And, well, take a second to spare a thought for the UAE skipper, Isha Oza, who's on her knees, in tears as well. It is of grief and sadness for her because she couldn't do it for her side. Well, what a contest we've had here at the third Thai cricket ground. UAE in control of this game, going into the innings break, and even coming out of it, they had 3 quick wickets. They had Nepal 38 for 3. And then a partnership between Pooja Mahato and Indu Barma, taking them to 62 for 4. And in the end, well, Indu Barma, you'd have to say, single-handedly handing the win to Nepal. As we take a look at the match summary.